During the planning stage, it's important to identify who will interact with the new application. You should identify users with similar needs and represent those users as a persona in your application architecture. A persona is a representation of a group of people who will work in the application. You'll need to identify who will interact with the application and the key activities that each persona needs to perform. Defining the persona will inform you how the user should interact with the application. Defining the activities for each persona will also help you define groups. In Appian, groups are used to organize users based on their needs in an application. Security is managed by assigning permissions to groups. Groups enable users to view and interact with different application components, such as records, reports, and processes. At a minimum, every application needs an all-users group, and within that, an administrators group that will manage object security. Beyond that, you should identify groups by job function, team membership, or other categories. By specifying various levels of security for distinct groups, individual user access can be controlled by simply adding or removing users to and from the appropriate group. While you're designing the group hierarchy, keep in mind that a group may contain individual user members or subgroups. In the Acme Auto application, there is an all-users group, an admins group, and 3 role-based groups: registrars, supervisors, and mechanics. At this point, it's also helpful to list their primary activities in using the application. Try to use an action verb to describe each activity. Later on, you can use this information to define the actions, interfaces, and data needed to perform these activities. This is a good time to create a permissions matrix to define who may access application functions and records. Specify which groups are allowed or denied permission. Consider who may need to access a function even though it's not part of their normal responsibilities. For example, at Acme Auto, a supervisor does not normally request maintenance for a vehicle, but should have the ability to do so if the situation warrants it. As for records, consider whether each group should have access to all records or to a filtered set of records. Depending on your business rules, the matrix should explicitly allow or deny access to groups.